Right, I've been given 3 minutes to give you the lowdown of what is happening down here at the Odeon Liverpool 1 this week. Now, the time is against me, but I'm wasting time by telling you I'm wasting time here, so let's just go with it. The first film is American Honey. Starring Sacha Lane and Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf, who was last seen here in Liverpool at Facts. He was doing something random with some telephone things. Just do it. It's the story of a teenage girl with nothing to lose as she joins a travelling magazine sales team, crossing the Midwest, getting caught up in hard partying, law bending and love. There's nothing wrong with all those three elements really. We all have nights like that, don't we? Next up, Don't Breathe. Not You. It's the name of the film. Produced by Sam Raimi, who directed Evil Dead in 1981 and directed by a Spanish guy whose name I can't pronounce, who directed Evil Dead in 2013. Now the film stars Jane Levy, who also was in the 2013 Evil Dead, as she and two other thieves break into a house of a sick man hoping to walk away with a lot of cash, but the sick man isn't exactly all he seems. So the moral of this story is, do not mess with a sick person. Next film, I, Daniel Blake. A drama by Ken Loach starring Dave Johns as a man who requires state welfare after injuring himself. I quite like the trailer for this, it looks pretty good, it's interesting. So I'm going to read out some quotes from Sight and Sound magazine. Ken Loach is back with a protest cry for common humanity, and film critic Jason Solomon says the pure anger and humanity will stop you in your tracks. Heavy. Tom Hanks is back in another Dan Brown adaptation. This time it's called Inferno, and it's a sequel to the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. Directed by Richie Cunningham from Happy Days, aka Ron Howard. It tells the story of Tom Hanks and Felicity Jones as they race against the clock to foil a deadly global pot. And no, this has nothing to do with the Donald Trump campaign. Jack Reacher, never go back. But he did. He did go back. He did come back for another sequel. This is the sequel to the 2012 movie Jack Reacher. This time Jack must uncover the truth behind a major government conspiracy, and this one could be about the Donald Trump campaign. The Girl on the Train. Now I did actually go and see this one. Another movie based on a novel starring Emily Blunt, who is an alcoholic divorcee who becomes entangled in a missing persons investigation and spends a lot of time on a train. Great story, great cinematography, and it's one of those films that if you want to go to the toilet halfway through, you're not going to want to leave your seat. Trust me, that was based on personal experience. It was very, very painful. Also out this week is the comedy Keeping Up with the Joneses, there is the horror film Ouija Origin of Evil, and there's Marvel's Doctor Strange, but we'll be looking at a couple of those next week. But for now, I'm going to leave you to it. My 3 minutes are up. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.